is sometimes a single name doesn't just represent a person. It really encapsulates an era of art, culture, innovation.
Absolutely.
Today we're taking a deep dive into just such a legend. We are looking at Anjali Devi,
Mm-hmm.
a name that for many immediately evokes this powerful blend of grace, mythological grandeur, and, interestingly, a visionary entrepreneurial spirit, all within South Indian cinema.
Yeah, a really unique combination.
You've given us a fantastic set of biography excerpts, and our mission today is really to unpack them. We want to explore her extraordinary life, her, well, groundbreaking career, and her lasting impact.
And it's quite an impact.
It really is. We're going to focus on how she wasn't just, a celebrated performer captivating millions on screen, but also a significant, dynamic force working behind the scenes, literally shaping the industry.
That's the fascinating part, isn't it? Her story isn't just about stardom, though she certainly had that. Her career trajectory, from the stage to the screen, and then from performer to producer, it almost mirrors the evolution of South Indian cinema itself.
That's a great way to put it.
She wasn't just in the golden era, she was actively forging its foundations,
Yeah.
setting precedents for how mythological stories could work on film, showing how an actress could hold both artistic and business control.
Which was pioneering back then.
It's absolutely crucial. Understanding her journey, I think, is vital for grasping the cultural significance and, frankly, the rapid development of Indian film during that defining period.
Especially in Telugu and Tamil cinema.
Indeed, a true transformation she was part of and leading.
So get ready, because we're about to embark on this journey through her early life, her meteoric rise, her innovative ventures as a producer, and ultimately her powerful legacy.
It's quite a story.
Okay, let's start at the beginning, the genesis of this legend. She was born Anjani Kumari, that was her birth name.
Right, not Anjali Devi yet.
Not yet. In a place called Pettapunam, East Godavari district, Andhra Pradesh. That was August 24, 1927.
Mm-hmm.
And the sources we have really highlight this innate, almost undeniable passion she had for acting and dance, right from a very young age.
You see that quite often with performers who reach that level.
Yeah, imagine having that clear artistic calling from childhood, a drive that really propelled her forward into, well, what was then a burgeoning world of performance.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's a common thread, like you said, among many early film stars. Their training often started on the stage.
Right.
Anjali Devi began her career in theater during the early 1940s. And this isn't just a biographical detail, it's actually quite insightful.
How so?
Well, the film industry in the 40s was still, finding its feet. Equipment could be unreliable, budgets tight, fewer trained technicians.
Right, very different from today.
Very different. Her stage discipline, that experience, it was invaluable. It meant she could deliver consistent, powerful performances. She had this unique depth, a commanding presence, real versatility, even with all those early filmmaking challenges. It really laid the groundwork for her move to cinema.
That makes perfect sense, that stage presence translating directly.
Exactly. It gave her a solid foundation.
And that transition to the silver screen, it marked a big shift, not just in the medium, but also in her identity, really.
Mm-hmm.
It was during this pivotal time that Anjani Kumari adopted her stage name, Anjali Devi, marking her official entry into the cinematic world, kind of cementing this new persona.
A conscious choice, it sounds like.
Yeah, more than just rebranding. It felt like a deliberate step into an identity perfectly poised for the screen.
Okay, so she has the name, the stage experience, the screen's ready for her.
Pretty much. And her real rise to stardom began. Now, her film debut was actually a minor role in Raja Harishchandra, a Telugu film from 1936.
Way back.
Way back. Just a small part, setting the stage, you could say, for what became an incredibly long career. But then came 1948, the film Balaraju.
Ah, yes.
That was the catalyst.
Uh,
In it, she played a celestial being, like a divine spirit or a goddess from the heavens.
A kind of role she became known for.
Exactly. And this role just captivated audiences. It launched her into massive fame. The impact was, well, immediate and huge.
And it's worth digging into why that resonated so much. Her playing these mythological and celestial figures, it wasn't just a performance, it became a sort of cultural myth-making.
How do you mean?
Her portrayals went beyond acting. They elevated her to this revered status. People often saw her as embodying those divine qualities herself. It blurred the lines between the character and the performer.
Wow.
Which gave her this almost sacred aura, It connected deeply with the spiritual side of society at the time.
She really did specialize in those roles, didn't she? The sources mention her portrayals of figures like Sita,
The epitome of devotion.
Savitri, known for her intelligence and defying fate,
Mm-hmm.
and Devaki, Krishna's mother, representing resilience, maternal sacrifice. These are huge figures in Indian culture.
Absolutely foundational figures, and her interpretations made them even more resonant for movie audiences.
So this brings up a really interesting question the sources touch on. How does an actor become so deeply intertwined with these cultural archetypes?
Yeah, how does their performance become part of the nation's storytelling?
Exactly. And Lavakusa, from 1963, where she played Sita, our sources call it a landmark in Indian cinema.
It really was a phenomenon. Her Sita wasn't just about passive devotion, though. There was this subtle, unyielding inner strength, maybe even a pragmatism,
Interesting.
that, for many, really resonated with the idea of the emerging modern Indian woman, even within that traditional role.
So she brought a nuance to it.
A profound nuance. Her portrayal became the definitive visual representation of those virtues for a whole generation. It set a benchmark for grace, resilience, quiet power.
And her career wasn't just impactful, it was incredibly prolific, over 350 films.
350.
Across Telugu, Tamil, and Kannada languages. That number is just staggering.
It really is. What does that kind of output even tell us?
Well, what do you think? About her work ethic, the industry demands then?
I mean, that volume speaks volumes, doesn't it? Dedication, stamina. It wasn't just learning lines in different languages.
No.
It meant navigating different regional tastes, different production houses, different distribution challenges, maintaining that schedule, delivering quality performances for decades across diverse linguistic and cultural landscapes.
Yeah.
It meant she wasn't just a star, she was a true pan-South Indian icon. Long before that term became common. She basically defined what it meant to be a versatile leading lady in a multilingual industry.
Wow. Okay, so she's commanded the screen, captivated millions, but Anjali Devi's ambition didn't stop there, did it?
Not at all. She went beyond the limelight.
She wasn't content just performing. She wanted to shape the whole canvas of filmmaking.
Right.
The sources reveal she partnered with her husband, P. Adinarayana Rao.
Who was himself a renowned music director and producer, a powerhouse couple.
Right, they had this shared collaborative vision for filmmaking. That seems key.
And that partnership led directly to them founding their own production company, Anjali Pictures. And this venture, it wasn't just, an extension of her brand, it was a strategic move. Artists who transition into production, like she did, they often bring this unique, invaluable perspective. They blend creative vision with practical execution. They understand artistic needs and logistical realities.
Which must have been vital back then.
Absolutely vital for the industry's growth, its professionalization. They helped shape not just the films themselves, but also the infrastructure supporting them.
And Anjali Pictures wasn't just some vanity project. It produced genuinely successful, memorable films.
Definitely. The sources list titles like Anarkali from 1955,
A classic.
Suvarna Sundari in 57, Bhakta Tukaram in 1973.
Right. And apparently, their collaborations at Anjali Pictures, they were characterized by her really hands-on involvement.
Oh, interesting. In what way?
From meticulous script selection, elaborate costume design, even innovative marketing, apparently. For Anarkali, for example, it said she pushed for these lavish sets, intricate song sequences, really raising the bar for visual spectacle in Telugu cinema.
So showing a keen, artistic, and commercial vision beyond just acting.
Exactly. They often took on these high-risk, high-reward mythological projects that maybe bigger studios shied away from.
Which shows a sharp understanding of market demand, the cultural pulse.
Yeah, it allowed them to control the creative narratives, the finances, distribution, even nurture new talent. They really impacted the independent production landscape.
A major influence behind the camera, too, then.
Clearly. So it's really no surprise that a career so impactful with such depth and breadth brought her many awards and honors.
You'd expect that, wouldn't you?
Anjali Devi received numerous accolades throughout her career, reflecting just how profound her impact was. Specifically, she was honored with the Radhupati Venkaya Award in 2005. That's for a lifetime contribution to Telugu cinema.
One of the highest honors in that industry, right? Like a regional equivalent of a National Film Award.
Exactly. And she also received the Kalapurna Award from Andhra University, a prestigious literary honor, actually.
Wow.
Along with many other civil and cultural recognitions for her service to Indian film and the arts. These weren't just tokens. They were significant markers of her legacy.
And what's compelling here is that these aren't just awards for, one role or one film.
Right.
They are this profound recognition for shaping an entire cultural landscape,
Yeah.
for setting the gold standard for generations of artists.
That really underscores her lasting impact.
Yeah, it shows her influence went way beyond entertainment. It embedded itself into the very fabric of South Indian cultural identity.
So, to kind of reiterate,
Yeah.
the core elements of her legacy, they're undeniably her graceful screen presence,
Unforgettably.
the deep resonance of her mythological roles, which became synonymous with her name,
Absolutely.
and her incredible versatility as both an actress and producer. She truly created an archetype.
And that archetype, it brings up that powerful question again. How does an artist's commitment to portraying certain ideals contribute to the collective identity, the values of a society?
It's a deep question.
Anjali Devi played a truly crucial role in shaping that golden era of Telugu and Tamil cinema. She was revered for portraying ideal Indian womanhood, setting benchmarks for grace, strength, devotion. Her work didn't just entertain, it helped define, reinforce, maybe even subtly evolve cultural values for millions. She provided powerful female role models through her interpretations.
And her profound contribution, it clearly continues to inspire generations of actors and filmmakers in the Indian film industry today. It's a testament to her timeless influence, her artistry, her vision.
Her lasting legacy.
So we've journeyed through this remarkable life of Anjali Devi. We've seen how one individual could embody so many roles both on screen and behind the scenes.
It's quite something.
From that young enthusiast in Johnny Kumari to a legendary actress captivating millions with her almost divine portrayals, and then a visionary producer actively shaping the industry she loved. Her story is one of, well, unwavering dedication and just monumental influence.
Yeah, and her enduring significance, it goes far beyond just being a talented performer. She was a true cultural icon who not only defined ideals of Indian womanhood, but also really pushed the boundaries of what was possible in South Indian cinema. She left an indelible mark that still resonates. She didn't just participate in a golden era. She helped cast its very sheen.
That's beautifully put. So as you reflect on Anjali Devi's incredible impact, maybe consider this. How can artists, by embracing both creative and entrepreneurial roles, not only entertain, but also profoundly influence and reflect the aspirations of an entire generation?
It's a great question.
What figures in your own cultural landscape have played such a dual transformative role, leaving an impression far beyond just their primary craft?
Something to think about.
Definitely. We encourage you to delve deeper into the rich history of South Indian cinema, or maybe explore other artists who became similar cultural touchstones. There's always more to discover.